The internet, a vast interconnected web of information, a breeding ground for innovation, creativity, and connection. But within its digital depths also lurks a darkness, a place where fear takes root and nightmares find form. It is from this digital abyss that the Slender Man emerged. A modern myth for the digital age, he is a figure born from whispers, forum posts, and doctored photographs. His story, a chilling testament to the power of collective storytelling, has captivated and terrified millions. He is a digital ghost story come to life, a creature of the internet age who has transcended the screen and embedded himself in our collective consciousness. The Slender Man. The name itself sends shivers down spines. He is a creature of nightmares, a being of pure terror that preys on our deepest fears. His origins are shrouded in mystery, his motives unclear, his very existence a matter of debate. But one thing is for certain, the Slender Man is a phenomenon that cannot be ignored. His legend serves as a chilling reminder of the power of belief. The year was 2009. The internet, still in its relative infancy, was a playground for creativity and experimentation. It was on the Something Awful forums, a haven for artists and writers with a penchant for the bizarre and macabre, that the Slender Man first emerged. A user named Victor Surge, in a thread dedicated to creating fake paranormal images, posted 2 black and white photographs. They depicted a tall, thin figure lurking in the background, its features obscured, its limbs unnaturally long. The images were accompanied by captions, brief, chilling snippets of text that hinted at a sinister presence stalking children. These images, crudely edited yet undeniably eerie, struck a chord with the online community. They were quickly shared, reposted, and embellished upon. Other users, inspired by Surge's creation, began contributing their own stories and images, weaving a tapestry of fear around this enigmatic figure. The Slender Man was no longer the creation of a single individual, but a collaborative effort, a digital mythos being written in real time by countless hands. What began as a niche online phenomenon quickly seeped into the mainstream, capturing the imaginations and fueling the nightmares of people around the world. The Slender Man is often depicted as a tall, thin figure dressed in a black suit. His limbs are unnaturally long and slender, often described as being able to stretch or contort at impossible angles. His face is blank, devoid of any features, a white, smooth canvas that inspires dread and unease. This lack of a face, this absence of any discernible expression, is perhaps his most unsettling feature. It is a void that stares back at you, reflecting your own fears and insecurities. He is often depicted in mundane, everyday settings, lurking in the background of photographs, standing at the edge of the woods, or glimpsed fleetingly in the reflection of a window. This juxtaposition of the ordinary and the uncanny, the familiar and the deeply unsettling, is central to the Slender Man's ability to inspire fear. His appearance is often described as being disturbingly inconsistent. Witnesses report seeing different numbers of limbs, varying heights, and even the presence or absence of tentacles protruding from his back. He is a creature that defies easy categorization, a being of pure terror that exists on the periphery of our perception. The Slender Man's behavior is as enigmatic as his appearance. He is often described as a stalker, a silent observer who watches his victims from a distance, slowly driving them mad with paranoia and fear. He is said to target the vulnerable, particularly children, preying on their innocence and their susceptibility to suggestion. His motives are unclear, his methods unknown, his very presence a harbinger of dread and despair. He is often associated with the disappearance of children, his presence hinted at in the days and weeks leading up to their vanishing. Strange occurrences, unsettling dreams, and a growing sense of unease are said to plague those who come into his orbit. He is a creature that operates in the shadows, manipulating events from behind the scenes, his true intentions forever shrouded in mystery. The Slender Man embodies a primal fear of the unknown, a fear of the things that lurk just beyond our understanding. He represents the loss of control, the feeling of being watched, the unsettling realization that we are not alone in the darkness. The Slender Man's mythos is unique in that it is constantly evolving, shaped by the contributions of countless individuals online. This collaborative storytelling, fueled by the internet's ability to connect people across geographical boundaries, has resulted in a vast and ever-expanding body of work, encompassing everything from short stories and creepypasta to fan art, videos, and even music. One of the most significant contributors to the Slender Man mythos is the web series Marble Hornets. This found footage series, which debuted on YouTube in 2009, tells the story of a group of friends who are terrorized by a mysterious entity that resembles the Slender Man. Marble Hornets introduced several key elements to the Slender Man mythos, including the concept of the operator, an alternate name for the creature, the use of found footage and distorted video, and the idea that the Slender Man can interfere with the electronic devices. The series' success spawned countless imitators, further solidifying the Slender Man's place in online horror culture. The found footage format, with its grainy visuals and shaky camera work, proved to be the perfect medium for depicting the Slender Man's unsettling presence. Section 6. When Belief Turns Tragic. In 2014, the Slender Man mythos took a dark turn when two 12-year-old girls in Waukesha, Wisconsin, lured a classmate into the woods and stabbed her 19 times. The girls later claimed that they were acting on the orders of the Slender Man, believing that they needed to commit the act in order to become his proxies and protect their families from harm. The Waukesha stabbing sent shockwaves through the online community and beyond, highlighting the very real dangers of internet-fueled delusions. The case sparked a national conversation about the influence of online content on young people, and the importance of distinguishing between fantasy and reality. It served as a tragic reminder that the stories we consume, particularly those that tap into our deepest fears, can have a profound impact on our behavior. Section 7. From Digital Shadow to Cultural Icon. Despite the tragedy in Waukesha, the Slender Man's influence continues to grow. He has transcended his online origins to become a bona fide cultural icon, appearing in films, video games, literature, and even academic studies. His image has been plastered on everything from t-shirts and coffee mugs to Halloween costumes and tattoos. In 2018, a major motion picture titled Slender Man was released, further cementing his place in popular culture. The film received mixed reviews, but nonetheless demonstrated the character's enduring appeal and his ability to draw audiences to theaters. The Slender Man has also been featured in several popular video games, most notably Slender the 8 Pages and its sequel, Slender the Arrival. These games, which task players with exploring dark and atmospheric environments while being stalked by the Slender Man, have been downloaded millions of times and have helped to introduce the character to a new generation of horror fans. His story has been the subject of numerous articles, essays, and even academic papers, exploring topics such as the nature of online folklore, the psychology of fear, and the role of the internet in shaping modern mythology. Section 8. Our Anxieties Given Form. The Slender Man's enduring appeal can be attributed to his ability to tap into our deepest fears and anxieties. He is a blank slate upon which we project our own personal fears, a symbol of the unknown and the uncontrollable. In a world where we are constantly bombarded with information, where the line between reality and fiction is increasingly blurred, the Slender Man represents the fear of losing control, of being watched, of being hunted by something we cannot understand. He is a product of the digital age, a creature born from the internet's ability to connect people and spread information at an unprecedented rate. His story is a testament to the power of collective storytelling, the way in which a simple idea shared and embellished upon by countless individuals can take on a life of its own. The Slender Man also embodies our fear of the loss of innocence, particularly the innocence of childhood. He is a reminder that the world can be a dark and dangerous place, and that even in the safety of our own homes, we are not immune to the horrors that lurk in the shadows. Section 9. The myth persists. The Slender Man is more than just a fictional character. He's a modern myth, a cautionary tale for the digital age. His story serves as a reminder of the power of storytelling, the internet's influence on our beliefs, and the very real consequences that can arise when the lines between fantasy and reality become blurred. He is a chilling example of how quickly an idea can spread in the digital age and how easily it can take root in the fertile ground of our collective unconscious. As we navigate the ever-evolving landscape of the internet, it is important to remember the lessons learned from the Slender Man myth. We must be mindful of the information we consume, critical of the stories we tell ourselves, and aware of the potential for fiction to bleed into reality. The Slender Man story is a stark reminder that the monsters we create in our minds can be just as real and just as dangerous as the ones that lurk in the shadows.